Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So in today's reading, I want to look into something good that is coming towards you in this time. So whenever you see this reading, this is timeless. It's going to be something that's approaching you, like a positive event, good news maybe that's coming your way. So as always, we do have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading and your message for today about something good that is coming towards you in this time. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to a beautiful sunflower card. And for your charm today, you guys have the bee charm. So welcome to your reading. Let's get right into your message, pile number 1, and let's see what is something good that is approaching you in this time, that is coming towards you. And right away, I'm getting like this energy of like a wave towards you, and Spirit is saying actually you're entering a very positive season of your life. Like I'm overall just getting a lot of positive energy coming towards you. Like I'm getting this wave of like positive energy, pile number 1 for you. And Spirit is saying you're going to have a very positive season of your life. You're stepping into a very positive season of your life in general. Okay, I want to start with the tea leaves. What is something good that is approaching for those who felt drawn to pile number 1, Spirit? I'm feeling this green one. Or maybe these 3 also want to come out. Oh, romance is in the air. Yeah, I'm getting like a lot of passion, especially maybe when it comes to work. We do have here the ant, work, achievement, and success. So I feel like something good that's approaching to you right now, pile number 1, is achievement from your hard work, success coming from your hard work regarding something that you feel really passionate about. I feel like there is something that you have been really passionate towards, and you have been working, quite hard maybe towards it. I always like to say I don't really like using the word hard work, because I just feel that when we're passionate about something and we do what makes us happy, it does feel kind of effortless. So maybe let's just say you have been investing effort, you have been dedicated, towards something that you've been feeling very passionate about. And I kind of get, and the wave a lot of times does kind of like represent this energy of like a momentum. So I feel like the good thing that's coming towards you in this time is success, achievement, especially in the area of your work or somewhere where you have been very diligent, right? The ant is known to be very efficient, very hardworking. We also have the candle. You will be shown the way. Wow. So beautiful. We also have the stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Oh, wow. And happiness. Yeah, I was saying, I definitely feel like you're entering in general a very positive season of your life. And I'm seeing some advancement happening in the area of your work, in the area of your career, especially like, I kind of feel like you've been in this phase where you have been just like doing your part, or you have been, consistent, you have been dedicating your work, your energy towards something that you've been feeling very passionate about. And Spirit is saying your time is approaching for the next level. So now you will be shown the way for the next step. Now this next step feels like a bigger opportunity. It doesn't feel like it's just you, being consistent. It doesn't feel like it's just you putting in the effort. It feels like there is an opportunity, perhaps more related to business, right? That is kind of like your way, right? It feels like you're being shown the way. Spirit is saying you've mastered something, or you've come to a point where now you're ready for a bigger opportunity. You're ready to expand in the area of your work. So you will be shown the way through an opportunity, through some kind of news. Maybe you will receive news about work, right? And I feel like this is your way out of something for some of you. You do have the happiness. So it's like in the end, it all works out, right? All of that work, all of that effort that you have been putting in, it feels like it's all paying off. I'm seeing overall like a very positive season, especially for the area of your work. I'm hearing a lot of you have been feeling very even frustrated, but also you stayed consistent. So that's also going to pay off for you. But I'm kind of just getting this energy of you just like doing your best, and now Spirit is kind of like stepping in. It's saying, okay, like it's time for me to guide you, right? You will be shown the way. It's time for me to guide you towards a bigger opportunity, like something more expansive. I don't know, like I'm hearing it's not just going to be you in your bedroom anymore. Like, you know, I'm kind of getting like that kind of energy where there is something bigger coming in to help you elevate. Okay, let's get another oracle card. Pile number 1, what is something positive? We have miracles. Yes. You know, speaking of Spirit stepping in or Source stepping in, that's what miracles are to me. Like, you know, that kind of like spiritual support that we get along the journey. Well, we can always do our best. I also believe in miracles. I believe in, you know, spiritual coincidences, I guess you would like to call them. But I do feel there is that kind of energy for you where there is an opportunity arising in the area of your work that maybe feels like a miracle. It feels like a coincidence, but we all know there is no such a thing as a coincidence. It's always just synchronicities. So it does, maybe will feel like a synchronicity for some of you. And purity. Purity, you know, this is about maybe winter time. Yeah, I feel like winter time. I'm hearing winter time is there's a lot of cleansing energy for you during winter. Most of you will see this when it comes out, and even if you live on the other side of the world and it's summer for you, it still applies to you, okay? Because to me, this kind of represents this energy of like December, January, February, right? I feel winter time is when all of this will take place. So this is quite soon, right? There is a miracle coming in your way. So let's see your tarot cards. What else do you need to hear more about this? For those feeling drawn to pile number 1. Okay. Oh, we have the 10 of Pentacles coming in. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah, that hard work is really paying off, I feel. 10 of Pentacles, a lot of wealth is coming towards you. I definitely feel like this is in the area of your work. You know, 10 of Pentacles, it's money, it's abundance, stability, happiness. I'm definitely seeing a very positive time for your finances. Also, there's the Lovers card. So I am seeing here like maybe some kind of divine connection that's happening with a person in the area of your work, like a business partner or something like that, or a company even maybe for some of you. But I am seeing like you're destined to meet somebody that's going to help you in your work. Because I feel like up until now, maybe you've been in this energy of doing most of the work by yourself, and Spirit is saying now like you're ready for this person to come in to take you to the next level. Because I feel like you're ready for somebody to enter your life, maybe like a mentor, like a guide, or a business partner, or somebody who will take care of you, or, you know, maybe it's like an agency, or it's like a manager of some kind, like a boss of some kind. For pile number 1, Spirit, what is their guidance? Okay, wow, Hierophant, yeah. Source is definitely sending you a person. That's what I want to say. Like, towards you, I'm seeing there's a person coming in. There's a divine union. There is something that is destined for you to experience here. Because the Hierophant, a lot of times I do see this card as like Spirit showing up in your reading, saying that we have a lot to do with what's going to happen next. You know, this does feel like that, again, energy of like synchronicity or like divine orchestration, I guess. When it unfolds, you just can't help but feel like, wow, this was definitely something more than me. It was, you know, it feels like Source. It feels like maybe God or the universe did something for you, right? Because I feel there is a lot of things that you cannot see right now, right? You don't have that higher perspective as a human. We don't have that higher perspective. We just exist and we deal with the daily life, right? But I feel there is higher source here that's doing things that maybe you cannot see in this time. I feel like a lot of you have been so focused on your work, maybe you have been so focused on your effort and being so dedicated that you haven't been even paying attention to the signs, because I do feel like you have been getting signs. The universe is always sending you signs. It's always sending you synchronicities. And you will see them, but maybe you just don't acknowledge them. Maybe you just didn't believe in them. Even sometimes we don't believe in them, right? But there is such a moment of like synchronicity here that I'm feeling for you. Something divine, something destined, especially like a person. And this is going to lead to a lot of like financial growth for you, right? It's definitely related to your work, and it's related to you expanding your finances. So let's get some guidance cards for you, pile number 1. What is something good coming towards you right now? What is your guidance? Oh, positive outcome. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like a positive outcome to your work, to your effort. It's all going to lead to something beautiful. Your dedication, expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerns. Self-expression is liberating and healing. Interesting. Self-expression. So I'm getting maybe there is a lot of artists here who feel passionate about their craft. If you are an artist, if you are passionate about your craft, I feel like Spirit is saying just do it the way that you want to do it. Say exactly the way that you want to say it. Because I feel through authenticity is the way to go, is what I'm hearing. Expression. Express authentically. Don't fear judgment. Don't fear what other people are going to say. I feel like if you just allow to express yourself and say what you want to say, like share your perspective with the world, there will be a positive outcome. Like there will be people who will agree with you. Just express how you feel, like say exactly what you want to say in this time to the world, to your audience maybe. Because there is a resolution, right? There is this energy of everything will be resolved soon. And there was something about guidance as well. Yeah, that trust in the power of life to guide you. So trust in the steps that you feel called to take. Trust life to guide you towards the light, to guide you towards happiness. Let's see, what is your final message for pile number 1, Spirit? Any last messages? Oh, beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. It does feel like you started something really small. You know, you weren't afraid to start small. You weren't afraid to work with what you had, right? And I was getting like such a message of like, it's not going to be you in your bedroom anymore, no? So I feel like that kind of like gives you that message of like, yeah, maybe it was just you working at your desk this entire time, or maybe it was just you doing everything this entire time. But the fact that you weren't afraid to start small in something, it's going to lead to such a positive outcome in your life, because you didn't notice the opportunity that was available to you at that time. I don't know what I just said. Sometimes when I channel the messages, I get so invested, so I'm just like, I don't even know what I said. And what I meant to say was like, you didn't ignore the opportunity that was available. I hope that's what I said, but maybe I said something else. Maybe I said that you missed out or something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, so we have the joy card for your last card. Make time for the little things today. Beautiful message. You know, make time for the little things today. I feel like you have been really like just working a lot, pile number 1, to be honest. Like I'm getting a very hardworking energy from you. And Spirit is saying like, I feel like your time of kind of relaxation, of putting the work down, is coming in. So make time for the little things as well that bring you joy. It's not always about, you know, working 24/7, because that can make us feel so frustrated sometimes. And I feel you need to make some time maybe throughout your day where you do things outside of work, and you do things just for the pure sake of joy, because that will give you more energy to invest in your work later on. But I feel like that's what I have for your reading today, pile number 1. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys felt drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading and your message for today about something good that is coming towards you in this time. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys felt drawn to this beautiful card here. I'm hearing transformation. Oh, I'm getting such a beautiful message. Okay. And you also have the sunflower charm. So welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Let's get right into your message, because I'm already getting a lot of like downloads for you. And you know, with your energy here, Spirit was showing me right away the number 333. And I was hearing something about ripe. Like I heard the word ripe. To me, this is in the way of like, you are ready. I'm hearing also your voice is ready to be heard. You're ready to be seen. Your story is ready to be heard. So I want to say, pile number 2, I feel like the good thing that's coming towards you is this kind of like positive attention from the world. Like I feel like a lot of you, you're stepping in the spotlight. You're stepping in this energy of having a lot of influence, because you've been in a stage of preparation, is what Spirit is saying. And I feel like the happy news for you is that you're finally done preparing. It's like you're ready to bloom out of your cocoon, is what I'm hearing, pile number 2. Oh, target, a goal-oriented person. Maybe you're a very goal-oriented person. I feel like you have been very focused on your goals. Maybe throughout your life, that has been your main focus. Maybe lately as well. I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius energy here as well. For pile 2, Spirit, what is the good thing coming their way? Same card came out for pile number 1 as well. And it was also their first card. Oh, compliments from an admirer. Victory in some endeavor. There is victory here, especially with that goal, right? And then the victory card, it does seem like you're able to achieve a goal here, pile number 2. But you know, this is like such energy of you starting to gain a lot of fans for the work that you're doing. Work, achievement, success. A lot of you are going to get a lot of success in the area of your work, especially if you're online or you have to do something with like customers or like a group of audience, listeners or readers. Like I feel like you're going to gain a lot of attention for your work, especially positive attention. Okay, what's something good that's coming your way, pile number 2? Yeah, pile number 2. I said pile number 2. Okay. Oh, psychic ability. Trust your intuition. I'm getting something about a prophecy here. You know, I feel like what's going to come your way, it's not really going to surprise you, but it's going to be like, wow, like I've seen this for myself. You know, it's like I've always had a vision of a moment like this, or like I've always seen myself being in this place that's coming towards you right now. We have the harp, great happiness. Also, pile number 1 got a card about happiness. And this one also came up for pile number 1. So maybe there is some connection here. Maybe you felt drawn to both piles. Interesting that also pile number 1 was another sunflower. So yeah, maybe some of you are coming here from both piles, but we have, you will be shown the way. So what I'm getting for you, pile number 2, the good thing that's coming towards you is I feel the spotlight. Like I keep hearing from Spirit, influence, spotlight. So for a lot of you, this can manifest in the way of success in what you're doing in your endeavor. Maybe it's going to manifest in the way of fame, recognition, you getting noticed, right? It depends on what you're doing and what your pursuit is in this time. But I'm seeing light coming towards you for your work and for what you have been doing, for what you have been investing in. Maybe this is music for some of you. We do have the harp here, so maybe there's a lot of musicians here that have been trying to find their way towards this. But I feel like this is going to be a time when a lot of you maybe start to get a lot of compliments for maybe your talent, your music, your work. Like I'm getting fans gathering around you. I don't know, like I'm getting this energy of fans. people admiring you, right? People admiring what you have to express. And the candle showing up, it's always a sign that you're being guided right now. Spirit is saying you're actively being guided. You were always guided, you know? Even through this preparation stage where you feel like nothing is happening, you're still being guided. Even in that stage, you're always guided. Spirit doesn't clock out, right? They don't work 9 to 5 and they just like leave you for a bit of time and they disappear. Source is always working. And I'm getting for you, Palmer, you've always been guided, even in times when you couldn't see it. I feel like there was always something guiding you, even in fear, even in doubt, there was always something guiding you. But it's almost as if you're reaching this light at the end of the tunnel is what I would say. Because I'm hearing good job, like you're done preparing. The world is ready to see you. That's what I'm hearing for you, Palmer 2. What else is the good thing coming towards pile 2? Oh, stillness. Yeah. You know, I feel like you've definitely been in this energy of preparation with the stillness card. And stillness is not a bad thing. Like, stillness is just, you know, we need to realize that there is a reason as to why there is stillness sometimes in our life. There is a reason as to why sometimes some things are not happening. And it's always, I find, because we need to reach a perspective. We need to reach, maybe something needs to click in our mind. That's usually it. It's not about the action that we're taking, more so than the perspective that we need to reach. And then comes the action, right? So you've been in this maybe energy of like stillness. Like, why is it not happening for me? You know, why am I being put into this energy of waiting and pause? And like some of you maybe didn't even know what you need to do, right? It was just because you needed to be prepared. That's all. Like, it's just preparation is what I'm hearing. Abundance. But look at this. You know, I'm hearing good things come to those who wait. And I find that's true. You know, sometimes it's true. I mean, if you persist and if you stay committed to something, no matter what, it will eventually come. And I do feel there's abundance coming in, especially in the area of your work, which is something that I feel you've been very standing by, like your work and being dedicated to your work. Let's see your tarot cards. Pile number 2. What is the good thing coming your way? Oh yeah, the 8 of Pentacles also wanted to come out. You also have the Page of Pentacles. So there's a lot about work here, okay? I want to say okay, wow. So, you know how I was saying preparation? The 8 of Pentacles, it's like you're mastering something. Like, I kind of get like you've been in this state of just like working and just doing your best, doing improving so much. You have been so focused on the work that you haven't even noticed how much you've improved. So you might even think like, I'm still in the same place, but you're not. It's just like because you've been so consumed with the work, you haven't noticed your progress. You haven't noticed the increase of quality in your work. You haven't looked back and seen how much your work has improved, in fact. So you're mastering something here, Pile number 2. That's why the preparation is coming to an end, because you're mastering something. Again, 8 of Pentacles, it's saying you're becoming the master of your work, of your craft. Maybe a project or a path that you have it on. We also have the Magician. Okay, so something is starting to manifest here. There is a big manifestation. You have the energy of the Alchemist, Pile number 2, meaning that you can make gold out of nothing. You kind of have this energy of like anything you touch, you can turn it into gold. Because I feel one of your biggest qualities is that you see something in everything, even if things are broken, right? You have the ability to transmute energy. You have the ability to turn pain into success. You have the ability to turn broken things and heal them and fix them, or turn a piece of paper and a pen into a best-selling book, whatever it is, you know. You have that ability to literally work with nothing and create the most magical things. And I feel like that's something that's going to be so fascinating about your Pile number 2, because maybe those were just your circumstances, right? Maybe you weren't so, like, how do you say, I guess, like, maybe resources weren't so available to you, so you kind of had to work with what you had and DIY. Like, you know, that's kind of like the magician. Like, I see it as like a DIY a lot of things throughout your life, but it doesn't matter as long as it still leads to a good place, right? Wow, the 8 of Wands. So things are starting to happen for you very quickly. You're gonna see a very fast shift, I feel, in the way of things have been moving, because you did have that stillness, and then the 8 of Wands, this is like rapid movement. Is things just starting to happen, and it almost feels like they are chasing you, and it's starting to feel even a little bit overwhelming by how fast things are starting to manifest for you. Because there is manifestations unfolding very quickly that are starting to happen for you very quickly. So everything that you feel like has been, like, you know, behind the wall is what I'm hearing. It's about to start coming in. And it's going to feel even a little bit overwhelming, because it's like all of a sudden, why is everything starting to happen now all of a sudden? But that's the thing, I feel sometimes when the divine like clock strikes, it's like you cannot block it. You cannot stop it. It just keeps coming. And I know sometimes it can be frustrating leading up to that point, but if you remain faithful to an idea of that, it does happen. It does eventually happen. Yeah, the Hangman. There has been, you've been put through preparation. I was literally getting such hangman energy from you, because the Hangman is, again, being put in stillness because they need to learn, because they need to reach a perspective, because their knowledge goes this far, and they need to advance in order to move forward. They need to expand their consciousness in order to move forward. It's like solving a math problem. You know, I always say this, but it's, if you don't solve the foundation of the math problem, you're not going to be able to move to an advanced version of it, because you don't have the knowledge, and you're going to get stuck, of course. So sometimes, yes, we get stuck because our knowledge goes so far, and we need to stay in a certain place for a little amount of time in order to progress, in order to advance, and to expand our consciousness. And this is something that I feel has been happening for you. It's like you have been maybe feeling this backlog energy with your manifestations and things that you have been wanting to manifest into your reality. But it's because your consciousness was still expanding to those opportunities. It was, you know, aligning to those opportunities. It was reaching the energy field, the vibration field of those manifestations. And I feel like you maybe felt like you were stuck in the same place for longer than you would like it to, but at the end of the day, those who stay may experience, is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you've stayed, you didn't budge, and now it's about to happen for you. That's what I'm getting here. You have a very beautiful message today, pile number 2. Let's see, what is your guidance from Spirit? Do you have any additional messages for those who felt drawn to this pile? Okay. Positive outcome. Yes. Okay. You also have prayer on the bottom of the deck. So, and I'm seeing the breakthrough here coming in. So maybe you have been praying for a positive outcome. Maybe you have been praying for a breakthrough, but it's very relevant. I am getting an energy of like a breakthrough here. So let's read this for you. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. Yeah, so the Magician energy, right? I feel like Spirit is reminding you, your guidance right now is that you're always creating a certain outcome in your life. And if you think negative thoughts, you're creating something negative. If you think positive thoughts, you're creating something positive. So no matter what, always keep your thoughts positive. Despite the circumstances, even if you feel like nothing is happening, if you persist that something is going to happen, it will happen. Right? If you always in the back of your mind, despite how you're feeling right now, if always in the back of your mind, you have these kinds of thought of like, it's going to work out one day, it's going to work out, it's going to end up happening, I can feel that it's close. If you have these kinds of thoughts in the back of your mind, it's always a signal that something is coming in, something is approaching, and there is a positive outcome in your current endeavor is what I would say here. So let's see, what is your final card, pile number 2? Your last message for today. Oh, surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this energy of like it's starting to happen, right? It's starting to happen. There are surprises coming in. And you also have the retreat. Never underestimate the healing power of a quiet moment. So never underestimate, the energy, first of all, of stillness again. Because I find that like every single time I've had these still periods in my life, something big always came after that. And sometimes I feel like maybe we just need a break. Maybe we just need a still period, even if we don't want to recognize that, even if maybe our body is so addicted to, success and achieving and striving for more. But sometimes we do need a little bit of a retreat. And we are maybe not aware of it at times. But I definitely feel like you've had your quiet moment and things are about to start happening for you again. Feels like you had maybe like a quiet season in your life. But that's not a bad thing. I feel like that will just lead to something bigger for you soon. So pile number 2, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading and your message for today about something good that is coming towards you in this time. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to this beautiful purple card with the tiger. Okay, and you also have the purple ladybug. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Let's get right into your message for today, and let's see what is the good thing that is approaching you in this time. I'm getting the number 444, and I'm hearing you're very protected right now, pile number 3. I'm hearing that you're in a very important path, like you have a mission right now. You're in a very important, the shield. You need to defend yourself. There's a lot of protection around you, pile number 3, because you're walking a very important path, is what I'm hearing. In spirit is going to make sure that you make your way towards something safely. So let's start with your tea leaves. What is something good that's coming your way, pile number 3? I'm getting so much protection around you. It's like nothing can touch you in this time. Such an interesting energy. Okay, I'm also getting this green one. So there is definitely an important person here. Wow, protection from a powerful friend. You're being extremely protected, pile number 3. I'm getting this energy like spirit is making sure that nothing can get in your way. I'm hearing no person can get in your way. I don't know, we have the man here. Dealings or relationship with a man and dealings or relationship with an older man. Maybe you're being protected from a person for some of you. This can be a male. If you maybe feel like you don't resonate with somebody right now in your life, you could be very protected by them. We have the rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Wow. So I feel like this is that point of your journey where the good things start to happen. Maybe you have been facing some difficulties, some challenges, some obstacles. But Spirit is saying the most difficult part of your journey is over now. Because I feel like you've been on a journey. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. You've been on a journey. But the most difficult part of it is coming to an end. The nest, a loving, secure, loving family is important to you. I'm seeing that your spiritual family is supporting you in your journey right now. And they're sending you a lot of love, a lot of protection. You have a spiritual family. I'm getting a lot of starseeds in this pile, like just a lot of people who have a big spiritual family supporting them at all times. This can be even maybe people who have passed away. Maybe you've had a parent pass away, like a grandparent pass away, somebody in your family who's always been really important. They could be a male as well. See how this man card resonates, because I'm getting for some of you, you're either being protected by a male in your life. So if you kind of have this energy of like somebody is being like pushed away from your energy, it's because they're protecting you. But if some of you don't resonate with that, then this can be like a male watching you from above, somebody who has been really important in your life. And we have marriage. Ooh. So maybe some of you are getting married. I'm definitely getting some family energy here. Okay, there is energy of marriage here, stepping into commitment, stepping into a relationship, maybe starting to form a family. Maybe you're a female and there is a male coming in for you, a divine masculine coming in for you. If some of you have been experiencing difficulties in your love life or like commitment with a person, I feel like that's changing for the better. So I'm getting commitment for you, pile number 3. So this can be maybe a new relationship. This can be engagement. It can be marriage. Like maybe if you're in a relationship, maybe you're about to get married to somebody. Especially if you're a female, maybe you're getting married to a male and there is like the energy of your father for some of you. Like there's a lot of like, I'm getting a lot of interpretations here on the cards today. So see what resonates, because these are general readings again. But I do feel there is some form of commitment coming in, some kind of like family that's starting to form. I feel like your family life, your love life is going to start to look up from this point forward. Okay, pile number 3, what is your message? Oh, flexibility. Yeah, I feel like you've had to be maybe flexible when it comes to also the tiger again. Maybe when it comes to the timing of things, or when it comes to the unfolding of things. Maybe there have been certain changes, certain adjustments here. And maybe that has been difficult. Like just having to be flexible, right? Yeah, I'm hearing it has been a little bit difficult to be just like flexible, or to wait, or to maybe go through certain lessons or certain challenges. But you're finally, you know, coming to that point where it's starting to happen for you. Especially your love life, I'm getting it's unfolding. Because I'm getting you're being guided towards your family. You're being guided towards your community, your people. A lot of you are starting to form like a family of your own. Okay, what is the message for pile number 3? Oh, Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Wow. I'm getting the birth of love here. There is definitely a person coming towards you. Yeah, okay. So I also feel, okay, do you know what I'm getting? Okay, I'm kind of getting more in tune and understanding what Spirit wants to communicate. So if there has been some previous relationships in your life that haven't worked out, I'm getting it was protection. You were being protected from those people. And maybe those rejections felt like difficulties for you because you didn't want certain relationships to end, or maybe they hurt when they ended. But I feel there was protection here. Yeah, it's like you were being protected, because the Knight of Wands is now saying somebody new is rushing towards you. Somebody new is coming in, especially if they're a male, they're coming in. 3 of Cups. And we also have, wow, the Moon. So you cannot see this. You cannot see this, but there is a new community that's starting to form around you. And this is, it's not just about love. I feel it's not just one person. The 3 of Cups, it's especially falling under the nest. This is like friendships. This is community. This is family, guys. So I'm kind of getting like a few examples. Like maybe if some of you don't resonate with the family you were born into, this can be you forming your own family. If you maybe don't resonate with your friend group, it can be you forming your own friend group. If maybe your previous relationships haven't been fulfilling, there is a new relationship sparking here that is going to be the one, right? The marriage, this is commitment. And the Moon is maybe something that you don't really see coming, but again, I got the energy for you that you're being protected and you're being guided on a very important mission, on a very important path towards finding your people. Because some of you maybe don't resonate with, again, the current people, the current relationships in your life. And I feel that you're on the way to finding your family. You're on the way to creating your family, to creating your friendships, to creating your relationships, meeting your spouse, right? And I want to say with the moon and the flexibility again, it does feel like you've had to be quite flexible along this journey. It hasn't been, you know, the most like straight lined kind of thing, I would say. But you're still going to find your way towards it. I'm getting that you're currently finding your people, Paul number 3. You're on the way to finding your people. They're also finding you. So it's like you're meeting each other halfway. With the moon, it's like we just kind of have to trust the process, that whatever is happening in our life, even though like, the moon is asking you to, you know, just be flexible, be open-minded, because sometimes we don't feel like the certain path is leading to something, but what if it does? You know, that's the thing with the, and the moon is saying it does lead to something, but you just can't see it. You maybe can't feel it right now. But I'm getting that you're being met with your people, like you're being united with your people in whichever way this resonates, whether it's through a relationship or through family or through friendships or partnerships. But I feel like your spirit is guiding you to finding your people, to finding people who will treat you right, finding people who will resonate with you. And again, if you had any falling outs in the past, it does feel like protection. You can maybe notice this through your past experiences, that every single time somebody has left your life, something good happened after that. Like I'm kind of getting this energy, like every single time maybe you were separated from a person, whether this is a friend, whether this is like a relationship, a breakup, or somebody in your family, like it does feel like something good comes after that. Okay, let's see what is your guidance, Paul number 3. Oops, I tried to shuffle this deck again. What is the message that you have for those who are feeling drawn to this pile, Spirit? Oh, breakthrough. Yes, you know, like I'm getting something good is coming. So there is a breakthrough coming in, and if you recently had like, again, like I keep hearing a separation from a person. Sometimes it's like these people are not even that important in our life. They could be just like a random stranger that we never hear from them again. You know, that's the thing. It's like sometimes it's not that serious. Sometimes maybe it's a person who you felt really close by. But sometimes it's just like these people in general who just don't fit with our energy anymore and where we're headed towards. Like I've had so many instances in my life where it's just a group of people who you suddenly lose contact with because you no longer resonate with those people. And they, you know, now when I look back, because I'm kind of like trying to give you examples here, Paul number 3, now when I look maybe back on those like connections, like they were serving me in that time, but where I'm seeing myself now and where I see them now, it's like we don't energetically, you know, we kind of headed in different directions. And it's nothing bad, you know, it's not saying that they headed down a bad road. It's just like completely different lives that we're living. And it's because it's kind of like sometimes we come to a crossroad with certain people in our life and they're just no longer a cast of our life moving forward. And again, sometimes these people can be very dominant in our lives. Sometimes these people can be just random people, right? It can be people in the supermarket that you meet. It doesn't matter, right? But I'm just saying, like, I kind of feel there is a new cast being prepared for you and your journey next. Love. Wow. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. There is a lot about love here and a lot of healing that's happening. And I feel like maybe this is something that some of you are starting to realize in this time. Because again, like I'm channeling this message and I'm sure you're ready to hear it. I'm sure that this message is going to make sense to you, or it's going to make sense to you soon. And I feel a lot of you are ready to move on. I'm getting this energy of moving on. And maybe sometimes this does take flexibility, right? It does kind of like sometimes we don't want to. But it's maybe what we feel like it's the right option. Because I kind of have a feeling there is something better out there for you. There is something that is more in alignment for you, Paul number 3. Especially regarding connections, like people who are more aligned I'm getting like your new cast is coming. The new roles in your life are coming in. The roles in your life are advancing. Okay, let's see what is your final message. Pile number 3. Persevere. Leave no stone unturned. Yeah, you're being called to persevere and bloom and attract more than butterflies. Yeah, you see, it's like you're meant for better things is what I'm hearing, pile number 3. Yeah, if you recently had like maybe like a falling out with certain people or just like certain things in your life, it's because you are meant for something better. Like Spirit is saying there's something better that's in store for you. So heal. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to believe in the outcome of something like that. Because Spirit is saying you're blooming and you're going to attract more than butterflies. Like you're going to attract something way more serious than maybe somebody who just gives you butterflies in your stomach when you see them. You know, I'm kind of getting that kind of message. So just see how that resonates for you. But I feel like sometimes there are instances with people when we meet them and we just feel like this, butterfly energy, right? But sometimes that doesn't last a long time, right? I feel like you're starting to attract something more than that, something more serious, more, right? With a marriage, there's more commitment than something like that. So pile number 3, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.